Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. My name is Kelsey, and today we have a beautiful pick a card reading where we are looking at what is coming next for you. Okay, so out in front of you we have two different tarot decks to choose from, and I'm going to ask you guys to take a deep breath. Really ground yourself, connect to your intuition, connect to your guides, and ask which one of these two tarot decks is holding the message of what is coming next for you at this time. Okay, and I will have the timestamps to the beginning of each reading as well as the cards that I am using listed in the description box below. So go ahead, take your time, pause the video if you still need a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 1. Hello, my beautiful souls that chose group number 1 with the Erethereal Tarot deck here. This reading is for you, and we are looking at what is coming next, okay? So we're going to start off with an oracle card to get the overall energy of your reading here. For group number 1, what is coming next, please, for group number 1? Manifestation. I love it. Let me just get this to focus here. Look at that. Okay, so group number 1, you guys have a manifestation coming your way. I'm also seeing this as an owl here, and I feel like for a lot of you guys that chose group number 1, there's almost a message here about like you know how to do this. You've done all of the schooling, you've taken the classes, you've done the research. It's just a matter of taking action now. So some of you guys may be hesitating on a certain step or a certain part of the process, or taking some sort of action or investing in some way, shape, or form out of fear of failure. And your guides are coming through here very strongly saying it is time. It is time to do this. Do it scared, okay? I'm also seeing you guys being very powerful with your hands. So you could be creating something, building something with your hands, or even writing. You may be very good at manifesting through the written word. So if you're having a hard time overcoming some sort of fear or anxiety, your guides are saying use the 555 method or the journaling manifestation techniques to move past this fear. Okay, there's just a need for action, physical action. And if you can't bring yourself to take that big step, there's a need to take physical actions towards that step, like writing, like physically writing, right? And you could do it in your phone, but I would recommend doing it the old-fashioned pen and paper way. Okay, this is also number 10, which is completion, right? It's where we start again. We have 1, 0, and then we start at 1 again. Okay, it's where the cycle renews. It's where the fresh start begins, but in a more elevated way. I love that for you guys, group number 1. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot and go a little deeper into this message of what's coming next for you, group number 1. Okay, so our first card out here is the 5 of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is there may be this hesitation that I'm picking up on may have a lot to do with how you compare yourself to other people, whether it be in the same field or just comparing yourself to people that are successful in whatever they do. There's just something here where you've created a lot of self-doubt, or really kind of affected your confidence with this comparison, right? And your guides want you to know that what you're doing isn't the same, like it's incomparable to other people because it's what you're doing, not what they're doing. Okay, and your guides really want you to kind of work on that perception of everybody else is better, so what's the point in doing it? Your guides are saying absolutely not. You were led to this for a reason. And whatever it is that you're doing is meant to really connect with other souls, and it's meant to help call in certain souls to your life that are meant to help you on your journey forward through this. So there's more of a deeper meaning than just the kind of surface level success that this may bring in, that I feel like this will bring in eventually. But I feel like that may be the only part that you're looking at, and you are holding it at arm's length out of this idea that it's not as good as somebody else's, or it's not as good as what's already out there. So what's the point? Your guides are saying there is purpose and there is meaning in this. Don't hold yourself back out of this idea that you aren't good enough. Okay, you are good enough, group number 1. And then we have the King of Wands, to be a leader. Yes, I love that we have all this fire energy here for you. You are being called to step into leadership, to step into this role of power, to step into your power, to take control of your journey, of your destiny, instead of pushing it away. Right, group number 1? Stepping into this role is going to really allow you to live it out. I feel like a lot of my souls in group number 1 here are meant to be kind of your own boss. You're meant to lead a community. You're meant to be that beacon of light that calls in other like-minded souls. And maybe that's what you feel like you've been lacking, is like-minded people around you. And Spirit is saying, if you allow yourself to open up, if you allow yourself to take this action, then what's next for you is the manifestation of not only success here in whatever you've been working on, but manifestation in kind of a community, building your own community, group number 1. I love that. And then we also have here the King of Pentacles. We have 2 kings here. You guys are meant for success. You're meant for abundance. You're meant for building this legacy, for building your name. People are meant to know your name. And I feel like this is what is coming next for you. You're going to build this community. You're going to build this legacy. You're going to build this dynasty. If you can allow yourself to take action, even though right now it's like you're at war with yourself, telling yourself that you're not good enough or that somebody else is better, there's really this message here for you, group number 1, to really work through and heal this perception of yourself and to build up your confidence by taking action and seeing the results, instead of telling yourself that you won't get results as a way to keep yourself from taking action. I hope that makes sense for you. So big things, big manifestations coming for group number 1 here. If you can allow yourself to begin taking action, even if they're small actions to start with, again, really, I feel like really leaning into that written manifestation will help you guys a lot to begin making things real, to begin bringing it into this physical world, right? So I do really recommend trying that. Just try it. See how it works. Look up the 555 technique, or just journal. Yeah, so I feel like group number 1, what's coming next for you is major manifestation and success in whatever it is that you've been working on. But I feel like it's a creative project, and it's time to bring this creative project into this reality, whether it be a book, whether it be a business idea, whether it be just an idea to do something that already exists, but to do it differently. However that comes through for you, it is time to bring that into reality. And that is what is meant to be next for you, group number 1, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for my beautiful souls that chose this pile. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please hit that like button, as it truly does help to support the channel. Comment down below. Let me know if you chose pile number 1. Let me know what creative project you're bringing into this world if you feel called to do so. I thank you guys so incredibly much for joining me here today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 2. Those of you that chose tarot deck number 2 here, the Mythos Tarot, this reading is for you, and we are looking at what is coming next for you, okay? So group number 2, we're going to jump right in, And we're going to pull an oracle card here to get the overall energy or theme of your reading in regards to what is coming next for group number 2. Okay, what is coming next for group number 2? All right. Wow. I love that. So we have number 35 here. Ooh. Taking back your power. Group number 2. Okay. So we have a lot of things going on here. I feel like for you guys, there's just this overall essence of taking back control that you lost somewhere along the way. But I'm also really seeing this particular card as she's about to break the surface of the water and take this deep breath, right? And with that, there's something here, group number 2, where it's like finally coming back to life, being resurrected. Some of you guys may have had like a near-death experience or something in the past, and it may have really impacted you very greatly in regards to living your everyday physical life, even if you didn't realize it. And it's almost as though when you take this deep breath, it's like coming back to life, like being consciously alive instead of just living in autopilot. Wow. Okay, so group number 2, we're shutting autopilot off. Taking back your power. So any previous experiences that you had where maybe people took advantage of you, or where you gave pieces of yourself away, or where you acted outside of yourself or out of character or in a less than authentic way to please people or to keep people happy or to keep people there, all of that is ending. And it's like you're taking that power back from those people that you gave it to. And really stepping into yourself here. I'm being shown like this visual of like your spiritual body, your soul, almost stepping into your physical body. So like there's this union of your spirit and your physical body, where some of you guys may have never even had this experience, where it's like, you know, you live in this 3D reality, but you don't feel like you're a part of it. And there's this like merging of your spiritual self and your physical body, and this like claiming of this physical life. Wow. So that's very powerful, group number 2. So you guys may have spent a lot of time trying to escape, or spent a lot of time almost being somewhere else mentally, spiritually, emotionally, like being very detached from this physical life. And there's like this merging, this attachment to this physical life that is happening here. Okay, so let's pull some tarot, group number 2, and go a little deeper into what's coming next for you. For group number 2, please. For somebody here, there is a dog. And for some of you guys, I want to say this dog has passed on, but wants you to know that it's still present with you. And for some of you guys, this dog is coming back to you in soul form through another dog. So whoever here, this could even just be for like one specific person, but I'm hearing like all dogs go to heaven, but I'm seeing like somebody here has been contemplating getting a dog. And there's something here where it's like this, your previous dog soul is trying to come back to you in this physical life. Interesting. Okay, so that was for somebody here, but let's go ahead and get into your tarot. Whoever that was for, please claim it in the comments. I'm very curious about that. But let's go ahead. We have the Knight of Swords with Aries. I feel like you've spent a large portion of your life, group number 2, in battle. A large portion of your life fighting, a large portion of your life in conflict or at war. constantly in this fight or flight survival mode, and that is coming to an end. This Knight of Swords, there is healing, there is mental health coming next for you. There is a healthy mind, a healthy mental state coming next for you, group number 2, because you're finally starting to choose yourself instead of fading into the background for other people to be happier or more content or comfortable. I feel like group number 2, you guys spent a long time dimming your light to make sure other people were more comfortable, or sacrificing yourself to make sure other people were happy or comfortable. And it really just chipped away at your soul here. And there's a reclaiming of that. And it's going to be very powerful in regards to healing your mental status. Some of you guys may even be going to therapy or some sort of program that is meant to help you with mental health, and that's going to be very powerful for you. We also have the 8 of Wands with Atlanta. Yeah, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities, group number 2, that comes your way as you take back your power, as you come back into control of your own life, and you come back into life, come back to life, group number 2. I don't know how else to say it. That's the way I'm being led to say this. As you come back to life, there's going to be a lot of doors opening, a lot of opportunities coming your way, a lot of invitations, a lot of messages, a lot of information coming towards you, which for some of you guys could be even a little bit overwhelming, because it's like, well, which direction do I go, or what do I do, or what do I say yes to, or do I say yes to these things, because they're all things I haven't experienced before, and that can be scary. But I feel like a big part of this is kind of the aspect of learning how to make choices for yourself, decisions for yourself, instead of decisions to keep the peace or to make somebody else proud of you, or to keep somebody else comfortable or content. This is about making a decision that's going to bring those things to you, okay? So take the opportunities that make you feel alive, okay, group number 2? But yeah, don't be surprised if you receive a lot of emails, a lot of texts, a lot of, like, in the mailbox, letters, invitations, opportunities, job opportunities. Even for some of you guys, I'm seeing like winning certain competitions, or being chosen for something. Some of you guys may be auditioning for something, and there's something here about you being chosen as the winner of that role, or whatever it is that you're auditioning for. Wow. All right, so we have the 7 of Coins. Yeah, see, there's a lot of options here, and your guides really want you to be aware of why you are choosing what you're choosing. The subconscious energy here is the Page of Wands, and I'm seeing this here as like a ring light and a tripod. I do feel some of you guys may be creating content in some way, shape, or form, or like auditioning for a play or some sort of actor or actress role in some way, shape, or form. That's something here for somebody. Or if you've been thinking about it, this is confirmation to do that. But with 7 of Coins here, it's like you've been waiting for so long. You've been putting everything off, putting yourself on the back burner for potentially your entire life here. And your guides really want you to be aware of why you're choosing the opportunities that you choose moving forward, because this is also a part of taking back your power, right? making choices for yourself, making choices because it's what you want or what you believe in or what you need in your life, not because it's what somebody else thinks you should do or because you were taught that if you do this, you'll be happy and you'll be successful. If it doesn't make you happy, then you're not living your happiness or your success. You're living somebody else's idea of what that is. You're living somebody else's dreams that they never accomplished, if that makes sense. And your guides are coming in here very strongly saying it's time for you. It's time to choose you. It's time to take the lead role in your own life, to be the star of your own life instead of just being a supporting actor. It's very interesting that that is the metaphors that keep coming up for you guys. Some of you guys, maybe you're an actor in a past life, or maybe you desire to be that now. But however that comes through for you, what's next for you is taking back your power, healing your mental state. Mental health is very, very prominent here. And a lot of opportunities that are going to give you the freedom to be able to choose and decide what you want in your life. Invitations, jobs, auditions, people choosing you, and you having the ability to say yes or no. Okay? Which is very powerful. But this is what I'm seeing for my beautiful souls that chose this pile. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, if it brought you value, please hit that like button, as it truly does help to support the channel. Comment down below, let me know if you chose pile number 2, and consider subscribing if you feel called to do so. I thank you guys so incredibly much for joining me here today, and I will see you guys next time.